Hello, everyone, and finally, we are here. Finally, we could say Dirt Dog Sports. It's on live on Instagram. And it's a pleasure for me. My name is Arnold Santiago. A lot of you kids and parents probably know me as Coach Santiago at Dirt Dog. The new ones probably don't know who I am. Well, here is Arnold Santiago. My brother is Alex Santiago. My dad, former Red Sox Jose Santiago. And this is amazing. You guys don't know how happy I am to be part of this project that we created with Don, the Dirt Dog staff, and Alex. A few weeks back, they were trying to come up with ideas and ways to try to help you, the kids, at Dirt Dog to find a way to, I don't know, get something going with you guys under this situation with the COVID-19. Nobody could go out. We had to stay home. We had to do everything that we can to try to, get over the hump about this situation. And it was tough, and it's still tough. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like I already been closed in a house for like 100 years, and I'm pretty sure the kids probably feel worse than us because they know they don't have that many months available back here in the United States, in Massachusetts especially, to play outside. So, month keeps getting shorter for us that we love baseball. So when Don asked me, what can we do? Can we come up with something, Arno, Alex? What can we do? Come on, guys. We have to come up with something for the kids and the parents. This is it. We're going to do live Instagram. We're going to bring a Major League ball player. We're going to be bring people from college, softball. We have some female personalities to get the softball going with the girls, plus the Major League ball players. We have a good list for you guys, but I just want you guys to know we're doing this for the kids. We're doing this so the parents could at least get a good idea of what's going on, what things we could do for my kids, how can we help them, and all these little things that we take for granted when everything is going okay and we don't have to stop the way we just did now. Now those little things, a lot of people are like, oh, what can we do now? What can we do? Because it's the first time we all closed up. Well, we're gonna have these people come here and try to help you guys out with good ideas and good things to do, and hopefully we could help you guys. So right now, thank you for everybody that is joining us in this live. There is. It's Rene Rivera, catcher from the New York Mets. And first of all, I want you guys to know we're both Puerto Ricans, so our English is gonna be, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
But hang with us here. Hang with us. So first of all, welcome, Rene, and thank you for being, so nice to say, let's do this.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. I think it's an honor for me to share a little bit about myself, a little bit about the game, and right now this situation is tough for us as a player, tough for us as a fan, as a kid, and hopefully soon we'll be available to bring the beautiful game of baseball again, so we can all watch and play.
And Rene, I was trying to tell the kids and even the parents, this situation doesn't only affect the kids, the young ones, and it affects the rich, not the rich people, everybody. It affects everybody. And look, the first thing you say, you're dying to go back and start playing the game you love. And you're a major leaguer that has been in the big league for more than 10 years, and you can't wait to go outside. So imagine these kids right now.
Yeah, it's hard. I think it's hard for everybody. Not only us as a baseball player, even whoever play baseball. I think the football, whoever kids who play football, kids who play tennis, anything, soccer. I think it's hard for them, and but there's something special that we bring the family together. We spend time with the family. Sometimes it's hard to do it, and we get the opportunity to spend the time a little bit more time than you used to.
There you go. And you are able to help your wife, Maria, we go help her with the
Yeah,
kids and the girls.
yeah.
I mean, for you guys to know, Rene having his house right now, twin girls, and they're a handful. I mean, we know they're
It is, it
but
is, it is.
but for you, it's a joy right now, thanks to the situation that I know is a negative situation, but at least something plus that we could get a positive is that.
Yeah, you have to think about positivity. Positivity. I think all the situation, we can cry, we can get anxious, we can get frustrated, but there's nothing we can do. I think the only thing we can do is leave the everything to the hand of God, and hopefully everything gonna be right.
And before we start, let me say thank you for one of your buddies that is already writing you here, Pablo Sandoval, Kung Fu
Yeah,
Panda, because
Pablo,
the kids.
Pablo.
Man, now that you wrote in English, Pablo, get ready. You might have to come here and talk to the kids.
No, and he will. No, he will. He will. He's a great guy. I think we working together here. I have the opportunity to build a cage in my backyard. Work a room in my garage, and I got little space so we can do agilities, run, all that. So we've been doing this at home, and Pablo been coming every day, and work out with me. And I mean, we have a trainer, but we still have social distancing. So,
Look.
um, but uh, but we've been working hard because we don't know when we get that call, and we want to be ready.
Okay, Rene, this is what we got. We brought you here. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk a little about Rene Rivera, the little kid growing up
Yeah,
and all that stuff, and then eventually we're gonna do something nice for the kids that are already online. And I could see this hi to everybody there that is just joining us right now. Rene, at what the first two questions? At what time? At what age? Sorry, at what age you start playing baseball? And from that age until you were, we could say, 11 years old, how was your progression in baseball? Were you, when you started, were not that good? They start getting better?
yeah.
And tell us that because, we need to know that story.
Oh yeah, for sure. I started playing as a real young age, a 5 year old, 4 year old. And honestly, I wasn't a catcher. I was playing the outfield because I was afraid of the ball hitting me. So they put me they put me back in the outfield like nobody hit it out there. So, I was safe back there, and then I started falling in love with the game. Practicing a little bit more, and around age of 7, my stepdad, in that moment, he bring me behind the plate, and that's when I fell in love with everything. Start catching since 7 years old, and the game was changed, everything changed. So I think that the position uh, change in that young age, you know, helped me out to follow this game. I love this game.
I mean, and being behind the plate, I remember, we grew up almost at the same time. I remember
Hmm.
people always say, you get behind the plate, man, you're going to be beat up. You're probably going to stop
Yeah.
playing the game and all that. What was the thing that I think that was the hardest for you to get used to behind the plate and to tell yourself, well, I want to be a catcher in the future?
Well, I think that the click was I didn't have all the gear on, so I feel safe. So I feel safe back there. So any no ball gonna hit me. But at the same time, you gotta learn how to catch the ball. You gotta learn, and that age, you just have fun. You have fun. You catch the ball, throw it back. If the ball go our way, you just run behind the ball and grab it. But I think that was the moment that I would say, like, this is interesting. I like to be behind. I like to be in charge. I like to be in front of the other players, and I think that's what I fell in love with that.
Okay, now
Hey,
that we
Pablo.
talk,
Pablo say he's ready for the next one.
well, Pablo Sandoval, get ready, my man. We're going to set it up. You're going to be here in a Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Get ready. Kids, start spreading the word. Pablo Sandoval is going to be with you guys, and we remember Pablo very well back here in Massachusetts when he played with the Red Sox. So, Pablo, yeah, definitely, man. We appreciate that. Okay, Rene, talking about that age, since we got a lot, we got a lot of parents here that are right now working with their kids at home, something that they probably couldn't do like you during the regular time because they have a job and all that stuff.
Hmm.
So now they've been working with the kids 24/7, and we got some instructors and some coaches in their dog What's the main message you could give them right now for those kids between those ages of 9, 10, 11 to help them out? Because we know the life that we're living right now, the new era in baseball, some coaches, some parents get very, very, I don't know, they lose their
Yeah,
mind. And
that's
all
what.
of a sudden, those kids, you get them mad. At by 12, they want to quit the game and do something else.
Yeah, that's the first thing. When you brought it up, that's the first thing come in my head. Be patient. Um, but at that age, 9, 8, 10, 10-year old, they're not gonna be professional at that time. So you want to encourage them to love the game. You want to have the passion, feel the passion of teaching the right thing of the game. Study players. What have to be to become a baseball player? What is my wish? I always say that about that age, I got a dream. I got a dream of being a major league baseball player. So I work to be a major league baseball player, and I start about that age. But I didn't have nobody to push me. My stepdad played baseball. Didn't play professional baseball, but he played with Rico Rossi or Rusty Marrero back in the day, so he knows about what it takes to be a major league player. So he worked with me. He brought me the passion of baseball that he had, but at the same time was, you know, he got he was relaxed. He didn't put too much pressure on myself. So that's what my advice is to the parents to be, relaxed. Don't push the envelope too much, because what you're doing right now, if you're pushing the envelope, is for the kid lose hope and lose the love of the game. So right now they're 8, 7, 10 years old. Let it be themselves. Teach him how to correct swing, teach him how to correct way to throw the baseball. But don't push him too hard, because that's the first error we can have as a parent.
Okay, Rene. Another thing that we could add, since you were talking there about swinging and the ball and throwing the ball and all this stuff, we're getting in this age. Everybody gets on Google. Everybody gets on YouTube. Everybody sees this kid with the leg up there and the bat up here, and somebody's holding it back here. That's the way to do a drill. What would you advise these kids right now that are just, trying to learn how to hit the ball and swing the bat and all that stuff? Would they just let things, keep working hard, like you say, and it'll come to you, or start moving
Hmm.
everything and start changing everything every day?
Yeah.
Would that help?
No, that doesn't help. I think that I still do, because I still working every day in my swing. So I got three thoughts. See the ball. Actually, I have a good balance. See the ball, and I stay inside the ball. That's my first thought. My first three thoughts that I always think about when I'm working out in my swing. My balance is in the correct place. At 50-50, 60-40. Yes, I got a really good balance. Now I'm seeing the ball. I got to see the ball before I hit it. So I'm seeing the ball the right way. Okay, now what my swing gonna do? I'm gonna try to hit the inside part of the ball, so I can have my hands freedom to swing and finish high. So that's the three basics, Steve. I think, in the new age of baseball, it's a lot about launch angle, exit velocity. There's so many different ways, but that's when you lose the sense of the game. Yeah, I think about the exit velo. Yeah, because what? They're gonna help me to hit more homers. Yeah, launch angle. Yeah, they're gonna help me to launch the ball higher. But at the same time, if I don't have balance, if I don't see in the ball, if I don't stay inside, I'm not gonna hit the ball. So that's the first three things I always, have in my mind, that as a player and as a future coach, I will say that's the first thing I'm gonna teach them, to be the opportunity to have success in home plate.
The main thing, guys, just Renee just said it. It's not the same thing we keep saying out there, dog, the coaches and the parents. No, no, Renee said it. A major league player for more than 10 years, see the ball. You have to see the ball to hit it. So it don't matter if your exit velo is a lot. It doesn't matter if your launch angle is perfect. you don't hit the ball, you're not gonna be
Mm,
successful. It don't
yeah,
matter if you're a professional ball player or not. You guys want to play high school. You guys want to try to go to college and play some ball too. You want to be able to be good and enjoy it. Well, see the ball first. The first thing we do, you learn how to see the ball at that age. Okay, Rene. All of a sudden, let's go back to the 15, 16, 17-year-old Rene Rivera player. What kind of
yeah.
player were you? Did you were one of those guys that you could consider yourself? No, I was pretty good at what I was doing, or I was a player that really needed to work hard, 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 because there was a lot of things that I needed to harness before I could turn 17, 18.
Yeah, I mean, I was one of the players that still work hard. I still have to work hard. But in back that time, I was a average player. A guy behind the plate can throw. I always have a strong arm. So I was this kid that throw hard and get people out of second. But what about the other stuff? Receiving ball, blocking, throwing, and throwing the right way to second. And about I would say about 15 years old. That when I don't know if you remember Rafi Santo Domingo
Yeah, oh
is a
yeah, yeah.
scout from Seattle. So a 15-year-old, that's when I got a talk with Rafi, and he was the manager of the team that I was, and I say, okay, listen to this. You got a lot of potential. Now we're gonna work hard. I'm gonna teach you the right way. I'm gonna work you hard because I see you as a big league player. And we start working out, hard since 15 years old. And then he have the opportunity that when I was 17, he was the guy who drafted me and signed me. So everything worked out perfect. But at the same time, that's when you, as a parent, that's when you see your kid at 13 years old. That's when you tell your kid, okay, you wanna make it, you wanna be a professional baseball player. Now we gotta go out and work.
How was all of a sudden you signed professional baseball? That's your dream. You finally at least reached that goal to at least get signed and start a career. How was those first few years in the minor league with the language barrier, everything that you have to do? Because so these kids, understand what a major league player. Because even you see them in the major league, you forget what they do in the minor leagues. I know now the draft is a lot better, a lot more money. But back when
Hmm.
Renee and I we were starting, it wasn't like that.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you a story right now, and about that. We are from Puerto Rico, and as a kid, right now they're different, like you say. But back in the days, when you go English class in school, you don't pay attention at all. So I was going to English class. Okay, whatever. 15 minutes here. I'm gonna pass, and I'll get the exam, whatever. So I signed, June, I think it was June 16, 2001, and June 18, I flew all the way to Everett, Washington.
Mm.
So cross country, 7 hours flight, or more than that, I guess, because it's just far away. So I'll fly up there. So when I got out the plane, my bag didn't make it. So like I was okay.
Mm.
Now I'm in a place that nobody speaks Spanish. I'm by myself. What I gonna do now? So I call my mom, and my mom help me out. But that's the thing that always now in my age, like I encourage the kids to more the kids from Latin America try to get serious on your English, because if you want to become a professional baseball player, you gotta speak the language, you gotta understand the language, so you can have a little bit more success. Um, for me, it was hard the first couple of years. I have to learn that English so quick. A lot of crying, a lot of like eating McDonald's, and
Number
because
one,
that's all.
number two, number three.
Yeah, that's all we have to say. Hey, give me a number one. That's it, because
and
that's all we know.
and this is good. We're of course we're Latinos and all that. And Dirt Dog Sports, where it's located here in Massachusetts, most of the people at Dirt Dog, of course, speak English. But this is a good thing you could get out of this. We need to be, good in school too. It's not just
Yeah.
playing baseball. You don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, we have a dream that we're going to be major league ball players, But you still need to get ready, and that's the main thing that Renee's telling you guys there pretty much. You have to pay attention in school because every little thing you learn in school, it's going to help you down the road, no matter what you become. You could become a
Yeah.
lawyer, you could become anything. I mean, Renee made it to the big league. I didn't make it to the big league. So, you try, that's your goal, but it's not gonna be easy if you yourself don't get ready for everything. So the school is a big thing. I mean, I remember when I was playing baseball, Rene, and if my grades weren't that good, I'm not playing. I mean, my
Yeah.
dad would not. He would make me practice. We were talking about this the other day with Carlos
Yeah, and
Baerga.
I think that's what it should be. I think that yes, everybody have a dream, and sadly, I gotta say it, not everybody gonna make it. It's a handful of players that are gonna make all the way to the big leagues. But if you become professional in school, you can be professional in life. So you can be a doctor, you can be a nurse. Like right now, all the nurse that helping people out, thanks to them for go to school and get their degrees because it helped us to become a better, become a better in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Um, it's something that I always encourage: school first and then baseball after.
There you go. There you go. But that doesn't mean that, you guys could just forget about school. Remember, guys, remember, we always talk about this, but when coach says it's a mom and dad says it, you guys probably roll your eyes and yeah, whatever. But no, no, we need school. We need school to get what we wanted to go in life. Okay, you make it to the big league. You made it. At least tell these kids and these parents, how was that when you get that phone call? You are going to the big show.
It's the best feeling ever. Um, I was in April, in San Bernardino, California, and the season just ended. And the manager's coming to the office. I already packed my stuff, going home, going to Puerto Rico, having come for my family. So they called me and he told me, "Hey, I got a news for you. You and me going to the big leagues." That's a moment that everything in life that I did, all the sacrifice I did when I was young, all the you know stay away from the parties, you know, get go to my friend house, all that pay off. Like have the opportunity to see myself. Okay, now I make it. Now I have the opportunity to become a major league player. Have the opportunity on my dream come true. Everything you did live in the side back in the days, you forget about it. I think it's the best moment. I cried there. Called my mom and told her, I made it. I was 20-year old. I made it to the big leagues at that age, and it was amazing, amazing moment.
Well, guys, before we start with the part that you guys want to see too, we're gonna. I need Rene to tell you guys a little about something that he had experienced when Rene made it to the big league. That first year that Rene was there, that little time that he was there, he was killing it. He did an amazing job. He was like the main prospect at that moment for Puerto
Yeah.
Rico. He's gonna be the catcher next year. He's gonna have a shot to be the regular. Rene, tell us, how tough was your career starting out after that call up? Because after you did well, you had to go up and you have a lot of downs, and then you had to way down to come back up.
Yeah. That it was back in 2007. I was in the big leagues just in September in '04, 3 months around in '05, and 4 year in total in '06. '07, everything changed. Now you're not prospect anymore. You already got time in the big leagues. Now become, another player. And now, they signed free agent. They brought Kenji Jojima to the organization, and now I see myself as a backup. So everything started going south. 2008, I see myself. 2007, I see myself in AAA, and then everything changed. Went down to AAA. I'll become a free agent next year. I was in AAA again, and then 2010 was a tough year. 2010 was the toughest year for my life and my career that I have to play independent ball and play double A amateur league in Puerto Rico. and that's when I
Wait,
have to
wait,
start.
Rene. Let me remind people now that you mentioned that part because I want them to see what is that. When Rene says double A amateur league back home, we're talking about a league, guys. That this is not really a professional league. Most of the players that are there, they have a regular job. They play on the weekends, and just it's kind of like yeah, you get more money pretty much, or you get paid for it, whatever. But it's not a league that you are playing to try to make it back to professional
Yeah,
baseball. Forget about Major League Baseball. I mean, back to baseball, and they had a rule that the professional players were allowed to play in the league, and that's the rule Rene used. But trust me, it's going to places that the lights are not that good, the fields are
yeah,
not that good. You have to drive a lot in Puerto Rico to be able to do all this stuff. So I just want you guys to picture that after he was already in the big leagues.
yeah. It was a hard moment. I think that's we're talking about so people know more. Double A, double A league is like adult league in the States. The adult leagues people play here, but you get a little bit more money up there. I don't know here. I never, never experienced that. Um, but I tell you what, it was the best moment. It was a hard moment. It was the best moment because I find the love of the game there, playing in a in double A, in the double A league in Puerto Rico. I find the love of the game. That's when everything changed, started changing again. My passion for the game went back. And also, I don't know, I'm the only guy who played double A and make it to the big leagues again. So that's how hard it is to come back from playing double A.
So I just want you guys to know, kids, it was easy for Rene to give it up. Say, no, this is it. I'm not playing no more. I'm done. I'm through with this. But no, he likes the game. He loves the game. He kept working hard, keep working hard. And his pride, he put his pride aside and said, no,
Hmm.
I'm going to go there and play with those guys. Because those guys, it's not easy because they're looking at you like, what the heck you doing here? I mean, you're a major league ball player. You're wasting your time. If I'm you, I would just go home. No, he put his pride aside, went to Independent League Two, played ball, and then
Yeah,
came back to the big league, and the rest is history. And
yeah.
Rene, just tell me how easy it is to catch Jacob DeGrom? How easy it is to catch Noah
I,
Syndergaard with the Mets?
I'll tell you, it's now it's easy because you get used to. But the beginning, I mean, it's tough. Throw 99, you know, from actually, DeGrom is a tall guy, so the step is real long. So the mound is 60.6 inches, but with the step, it's throwing the ball like 50 feet. So you imagine 99 in 50 feet is amazing. But yeah, it's all right, I think. But you love being behind the plate with those two guys on the mound. I think it's the best moment. You feel like you're gonna win every game that they pitch in. And it's fun to watch the other hitters frustrate.
I mean, it's not easy. Even you that is catching, I'm pretty sure you a lot of time tell yourself, who could hit that? Nobody could hit that with all that movement. And I mean, it's not easy, people. It's not easy. Okay,
I'm happy that I'm catching.
that you catch in the same team. I don't have to face that guy anymore. Okay, Rene, this is the part that the kids love and because we're gonna see some videos. And I want you to watch those videos and see what you could help them out. The good part, the bad part, whatever tips you could tell them. And this is the first one. We got Madeline. The catchers, we're gonna split them up. Okay, kids, we're gonna put a few second videos so Rene could say something about that video, and then we do the same with the other one. And then at the end, we have the hitting ones. Okay, we got Madeline here, and she's a softball catcher. And this is the drill she's doing in this one. Anything that you see, Rene, if it's good, bad, whatever you could tell her to help her out, you just say it.
Yeah, I like how she followed the ball with his eyes and his body. I would tell her to bend over a little bit more the bag so forward so she can see the ball underneath. So you see she like jabbing a little bit.
Mhm.
So if she bend over a little bit with the chest, make it like a circle, like a hump.
Okay.
she will see the ball better. But she doing a good job. I like how she follow the ball with the eyes and the head.
Okay, we got another one from Madeline. She's doing another drill in this one. And I'm guessing it's the framing one that you know pretty well. Jump in whenever you see something right now.
Yeah, I would say that on her, like try to be more relaxed with the front leg with the catcher mid hand, and let the ball came to her. I think she's having a hard time sometimes catching it because she go get it, and we call him jabbing the ball. When you jab,
Okay.
you boxing, you jabbing the ball. That's what you're doing. But at the same time, if she bend over a little bit, she's gonna have more leverage to catch the ball in front.
Okay, we're gonna have another drill from Madeline. She's doing the sign signal one. Anything that you see, the way she do her hands and all that, jump in.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, she do good. Once, I know the different coaches like the sign lower or higher. I would tell first the coach that just hold a little bit before throwing the ball. I think he's throwing the ball too fast, so she can get ready. She can get ready. She can spread out her feet a little bit more and get in more squat position, and more like I would say more balance back there. But she's doing a good job. I like how she look. The only thing is tell the coaches to slow down a little bit.
Okay, coaches, remember, because I know that most of them are right now parents because they haven't done it. They're trying to help their kids and all that. Make sure she gets set, like, kind of like game situation, pretty much what
Yeah,
Renee is.
I will wait to get set, show the target. I always like to show the target to the pitcher and then throw the ball. Let
Okay,
her show the target and then throw the ball because now she's gonna feel more relaxed, like game situation. Now it's a rapid fire drill that
mhm.
she's doing, and sometimes you get bad habit on it.
Okay, and of course, like you were saying, the signs and all that. I'm like you. I like the signs a little higher. I like the signs, doesn't make you go down like that, like you were saying. So yeah, I understand what you're saying there. So Madeline, we got another one here that is like the drill, like throwing the ball, anything. Go ahead, my man.
Yeah, there are a couple things I will fix her. Her right leg is far away back,
Okay.
and for them to block the ball gonna be difficult. So the stance of throwing and the stance of blocking have to be the same. I will say feet have to be like that far, left, left foot, right foot. So you create angle to throw the base, but when you go so far away, there's only one thing that you can do is throwing. You cannot be available to block. So I would bring her a feet a little bit more side to side, maybe half of the feet back, and then I will squat her a little bit more. She's too
Okay.
much straight up. I will squat her a little bit more, and stay down. Use her legs and fire to second base. But there's one thing I like about it is she's going straight forward. You can see the right leg going straight forward to second base. That's pretty good.
Okay. All right. And this is the last one for Madeline. It's gonna be the blocking part of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. You see how she blocked the leg, the feet are straight, like in the same line. That's what you have to do to throw the bases.
Okay.
That's the same position she have to wear. I like that position to block, but she need to work a little bit more on the same position to throw to second base.
Okay, we got Madeline
But
there. We're done with Madeline, but that's good. Keep working hard, Madeline. You got Renee now. You got some tips now. Mom and dad too. You got some tips now for Renee. Get the idea for the next videos and all that. And you guys keep working in this drill because we need this drill. The best thing of it, Renee, they're doing it at home, so they're finding the way
yeah,
to get it done.
they're finding their way to be ready, and I like it. I like it. I'm doing the same thing here back in my backyard. I'm throwing to second base and working in my stand, catching bullpens. I think that's really good that she want to be a player, so she's working on to be a player. That's good.
Okay, now we got Lucas. We got Lucas doing the first drill. He's 10 years old.
I like the bare hand drills. I do the bare hand drill a lot. I will tell the same thing. I was bend over his back a little bit, and I spread out his leg a little bit, more comfortable, more athlete position. But I like what they've been doing in the backyard, throwing the bare hand drills. It's really good just to have the soft hands be available to catch the ball soft, and they're gonna help you out catching the ball with the mid.
All right, we got another one from Lucas, and this will be the blocking.
Yeah, look, I like how we get down. The only thing I would recommend, Lucas, don't get up, don't make your chest go up, because
Okay.
you want to have your chest protector gonna be like a pillow, so you want to absorb the contact. So I would recommend him when the ball gonna hit his chest, breathe out, so he can throw all the air out, so the ball can stay right in front of him.
There you go, Lucas. We got one more from Lucas here. You'll be the throwing part, pretty much.
Yeah, I will say I like the stance. That's the stance I was talking about. The only thing I was, we call it, put the butt a little bit up higher, the butt higher, so he can have the leverage to go to second. Now you see, have to do a couple steps to throw second. So if you get up, butt a little bit higher, you create that angle to throw second base on one motion.
There you go, Lucas. Okay, and of course he's using one of those the knee savers, the one that you put in the. Well, a lot
Yeah,
of people are doing that, and we could say you are right. At this age, a lot of kids feel that and feel like they feel like sitting. I'm gonna sit down here,
yeah.
and this is what Renee say. Get your butt a little higher, so then you're ready to go. That's perfect. Okay, now we got one more catch. This will be the last one. We got Wilfred Santiago here, of course, my Alex Santiago's son.
No, I like it. Like I said, I like the drill. I like he's following the ball with his head. I would put the throw hand. I would put it right back to in the chin guards. So, he get used to that. And I mean, he look good. I think we can work on him. Maybe give it a new way to catch now. Put one knee in the ground. That's
Oh,
another
okay.
thing that he can work on it, so he can get better, because
Okay.
that's the way who we catch the people catching right now. But
Okay.
I like he using these two fingers, his three fingers to catch the
Mm-hmm.
ball. That's really
Okay.
good. That's really good.
Okay. Well, we got another one here from Wilfred doing the signs.
I like how he set up. This is one thing. Like one, the only there is. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about. But I like that stand. Be careful on when he not like the first one that he was up. Be
Mm-hmm.
careful on the right leg. Don't put the right leg too back, because the pitcher don't have target. You want the pitcher see your full body.
Okay.
So if your
Okay.
pitcher see the full body, they're gonna be more comfortable. So when he go to his knee, the pitcher can see his full body. So
Perfect.
that's a really good.
Okay. We got another one from Wilfred here. He's doing here the blocking.
I like the blocking to do it really good. I think that he got up, he got stay down, right hand under the glove, so you there is you have to be careful with the throwing arm. But I like how he stay down. How look stay down. Make sure when you go to the ground, you washing the balls all the way when they hit.
Okay.
Sometimes you got the tendency to come up. Be
Okay.
careful with the ball hitting here. So if you stay down with the leg, there is I like that one. You're gonna be protected.
You see, that's why Arnold wasn't a catcher. I was so scared that first thing I would do, we just did because I was so scared of the ball.
Yeah.
But now I don't feel that bad. Rene was scared, at least for a while when he was little. He was scared of the ball.
Oh
So that's
yeah,
good. I'm
I
not the
was.
only
I
one.
was.
Okay, the last one for Wilfred. Yeah, we got one more for Wilfred. He's doing the throwing, I'm guessing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they throw the same thing. And this is typical. Don't be sad about it. This is typical with a lot of kids. They change stance when blocking and throwing. They change stance. You know, he doing it good. It just if I bring the right leg forward,
Okay,
because right now he's just throwing. Right now he's throwing. I like how he stay down, he going forward to second base. The transfer is really nice. I like the transfer. You go here, then go down. He like here. But I will fix that. I think because the problem is if the ball is in the dirt, there's no way he's blocking the
okay.
ball.
Okay, it makes it a lot tougher. Okay, okay, okay. I hear you. So, hey, Wilfred, Lucas, and Madeline, you got work to do now. You got homework. Whenever you have
Yeah,
homework,
it's
okay?
fun. It's fun. Catching is fun. I love catching. So you know, just keep working hard, follow dreams. So you guys gonna do. I like Wilfred there. He's doing the footwork real nice.
Okay, so now you got it, guys. Okay, and then remember, kids, mom and dad do another video while you're working with the new stuff that Renee is telling you. We'll send it to Renee, and so he knows that you guys are
Yeah,
doing what working on what he was telling you guys. Okay. All right, we got here now. We're gonna hit him. We got Weston. Weston, 9 years old. I'm gonna, I want you to see it. It's probably like a 40-second video, and I want you to see it with different. There's gonna be different views of him, and so you get an idea about the hitting and helping him, whatever you see.
I like the teamwork. The teamwork helped me out a lot. The only thing I will say, like I was talking about, try to hit the inside part of the ball. You see, he's stopping the ball because he just is looking at the ball completely. When you hit, and I'm gonna find a
Go
ball
ahead, go
so I can
ahead, get up and go,
so
do it, man.
so I can tell you right away.
Mm.
You know,
Go ahead, my
so
man.
we're talking
You
about when you got right-handed hitter. I want to see the ball in this part of the right-handed. If I put the ball here, I want to see the left side of the net. I want the ball go to the middle or to the right side of the net. So hitting the ball
okay?
over inside will help me stay through the ball, and I'm gonna get more base hit and more, doubles and homers.
Okay, now you know Western, the same thing that we taught the catchers. Make sure you get another video. Start working in this that Renee's telling you. You got homework to do, my man. So get ready for that. So Western, we will see you eventually again, all right? Okay, now we got the last one. We got Mason here, 14-year-old kid. He might be 13. I don't remember very well about how old Mason is, but he's playing with the 14-year team. And Rene, I'm gonna tell you one thing about this kid. I had him when he was, I think he might have been 9 years old the first time I saw him. He was having a tough time just to put the bat on the ball, and his progression is being amazing. And so
It
there you
looked
go.
real good, man. It looked real good. He's staying back. That the first thing, stay back. He load the hand real nice, and then he's staying through the ball. I see the video, a couple swing that the ball keep going to the middle of the plate. That's what you want to do. Um, he load. I think he like to do the double tap. I don't mind that doing the double tap. I think I will say when you do the double tap, do it early so you can have a time to load, and then do the second tap because it's gonna help you out to see the ball better. But here I like his swing. I mean, I like he's
There
loading the
you go.
backswing. His hip is firing real nice. So I mean, it's good. He become a good player. Look like.
There you go, Mason. Okay, you got to keep working hard, my man, and all of you guys. Tonight we only have a few videos. Next Tuesday we're gonna have another interview, and we're gonna bring more video. So kids, like Rene said, and we've been saying, keep sending your video, keep working hard, keep doing all that. Now, Rene, before you go, is there any after you see all these drills the kids are doing? Is there any drills that you think that would be perfect right now that you're at home? There's nothing you could do outside. I mean, you could go to the grass a little, you have to come back in. If there's any drill that you didn't see any of them doing that you think will be perfect right now?
I mean, there are many drills, like front toss, soft toss, but I think that right now with this situation, it's hard to try to do all that. I think the T work is really essential because T work gonna teach you how your swim plane gonna go. So the T work is nice, and I like they doing T work, and all those kids, catching drills, they're perfect. I think blocking is good, footwork good. I'm throwing it, try that throw to your dad or something. I think they doing a really good job with that. So, we can talk of so many drills, but I think with this situation right now, there's a few that we can do. That's what I do here. I do in the net. I have a net. A batting cage, I do a lot of T work because it keeps me in shape with my swim plan. So I mean, they doing good. They doing something good that we do.
Okay, guys, it was nice that Rene said that because you guys, it's normal. We're human. We want to get better. We get tired of doing the same thing. Then we go to, like we said before, we go to YouTube, see something else, and all that, and all that, and then, oh yeah, let's do this. But no, repetition. It's
And
Rene
remember,
said it before. Repetition is very important.
yeah, and also you brought that the YouTube all that. But remember, kids, there's only one Josh Donaldson. The only one David Ortiz. It's only one Albert Pujols, Robinson Cano. So we want to be them, but at the same time, you gotta know yourself, and you gotta understand what you can do, on the daily basis, so you can get better of what you are available to do. So don't I know we hope to be somebody one day like myself. I want to be Poch Rodriguez. I want to be him when I was young, but I work hard on my skills to try to be him. But I wasn't trying to copy him. So that's one thing advice I give to. Don't try to be them. Just be yourself and get better on what you can do.
Okay, before you go, you're 18 years old. I saw I think it was a mom or a dad that wrote a question here. If you're 18 years old, your catcher meat, does it have to be a certain size that you prefer they should be at that age? Heavy, not that heavy? Which one you prefer? I mean,
I
just
will
something
I,
that you
I will
could point
say
them.
I will say no heavy, because I mean it's gonna be hard to catch with a heavy glove. But you should use a 33 and a half glove at 18 years old. 33 and a half glove it's a real small side glove, but for 18 years old it's nice. I use a 33 and a half glove in the big leagues. Now I got both. I use a 33 and a half. I use a 35. Depend who I catching. If I catching if I catching DeGrom or Syndergaard, I use a 35 because the ball coming in harder. So I need more room to catch in my glove. But if I use a guy who is a control pitcher and he hit the spot, like when I was in the Cubs that I catch Hendricks, I use a 33 and a half because I know they're gonna, hit my glove, every time. So I don't have to worry about little miss here, little miss there. So it depends who is catching, but I recommend 33 and a half. And I saw, I use All Star on my career, so that's the glove I love. A company from Boston, All Star. So you know, that's a glove I've been using on my career. So that's a nice glove for him.
Okay, well, Rene, we got to the end. We made it through. Our English made it through.
Yeah,
Now
I
we're
know.
gonna have all the people that
Hey,
are gonna.
I saw I saw a comment. I saw a comment there. Why we don't do this in Spanish? We might do it in Spanish. We know, but right now, we're doing something for the kids. We're doing something for the dirt dog sport, and try to bring the American players to keep getting ready. I know everybody want to be out there and play baseball, but this is something that we want to connect with American player. We might do it in Spanish sometimes.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll keep you guys up. Don't worry. We'll keep you up, and everybody's gonna understand what's going on. But Rene, really appreciate you being here. Be safe. Stay. Stay home. Don't do nothing like everybody else is trying to do. We need to stay home, and hopefully everything goes by. We wish you the best. Hopefully, Major League Baseball will come back soon, and you'll be there again, having fun. And we are gonna have fun watching you from at least on the TV. I mean, whenever we get a chance, we'll go and see you at the game. But at least starting off, on the TV, it will be nice to see you. So we wish you the best. Thank you from Dirt Dog Sports and all the staff.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Stay safe, please.